Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Looks like the captions are working just fine. Okay. Ow. Someone wrote fart, which is funny. Wait, I don't see that. Hold on. Let me turn off words on stream. That's so funny, actually. Oh my god, no. Oh, yeah. We'll all fart. Alright, chat. Alrighty, chat room. Let me make sure my camera tracking is okay before we go to the screen. What the fuck? Okay. We're Gucci, as they say. Hello. What's poppin'? What's... How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, chat? How dare you? How dareth you? Anyway. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name, as usual, Peter Falk, starring in the role of Columbo for tonight's presentation. Sorry. I've been thinking about Columbo a lot lately. I've been thinking about a lot of things lately. I'm not included with this. I'm innocent in these shenanigans and tomfoolery. No. Daniel, you're also a farter. Welcome on in, Daniel on YouTube. Hello, Strange Noise. Hello, Gillial. Hello, Solar Sniper. Also, congratulations on getting first Solar Sniper. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing swell out there. Oh god, my throat hurts. Oh, Twitch too. Sorry, Twitch Junior. You are Twitch Junior. It's okay. One day I will make the full transition over to YouTube as my... Why am I getting bonked? What the fuck? One day I'll make the full transition to YouTube as my, like, full-time stream. And then Twitch will be YouTube Junior. We'll have YouTube second. However, until that day, honestly, that's probably not going to happen until I unlock emotes on YouTube, because the emotes are important. They're iconic. And also, like... No, that's the end of my statement. But also, simultaneous growth? I don't freaking know. For a long time, I've wanted to, like, quote-unquote, migrate over, but, like, the more time passes with the simulcasting thing, the more I'm like, different audiences, right? And I don't think it's ever going to be possible to convince people to switch to one or the other. So what will you do? At least we're not using Kick. Am I right? Am I right? Anyway, it's an Ace Attorney night. What's up? When the attorney is Ace, we are finally going to be done with this case. I was talking with a friend about this earlier. This whole, like, ending part of Case 5, like, does not need to be here. It drags out for so long. Who cares? Quercus Alba. I don't care about this old guy. Just die. Literally. I don't care about sending him to jail. Can we just, like, kill him? Can we just, like, I don't know, throw him out the window? Literally? He's old. He, like, will not survive the fall. He is brittle. He literally, like, shatters into pieces when you yell at him. Please? Hold on, I gotta drink my coffee. Remember, kids, drink your coffee. Anyway, it is a beautiful, beautiful Friday evening. It is currently 17 degrees Celsius out, which is kind of weird. In that the sun... Well, I guess it's not that weird, but, like... It's kind of weird that it's 17 Celsius out in the middle of October at night, but... I'm not gonna worry about it that much. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Kind of weird, but don't worry about it. Who knows? I can't think right now. I worked. It's the end of the work week. I am every day. So I'm in my mid-30s, right? Every day is another day closer to me being closer to 40 than 30. I'm 34. I'm not there yet, but by the end of next year, yeah. By the end of next year, I think this is how math works. By the end of next year, I'll be closer to 40 than 30. And it's gonna be really funny. Because, like, what's gonna happen is, well, actually, no. That's not even that old, but still. I am starting to understand the older ladies at my job who are like, TGIF. And, Happy Hump Day. And I'm just like, this is comedic. I didn't know that there were still people who did this in office culture, but I guess so. I guess there are. My fault. I didn't realize that was the cut of your jib. My bad. I didn't know. I didn't recognize your I didn't recognize that's what we were working with, you know what I mean? So, point being, thank God it's Friday. I'm tired. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of working. It's the middle of October. I want the holidays here. Not because I celebrate the holidays, but because I want vacation. I scheduled a lot of vacation time for the winter because, well, I work from home and it's not like I travel a lot. So I have like 7 days I need to use up before the end of the year. So I scheduled all that out. And I'm taking a full week off at the very end to go visit Serena. And so, like, I'm excited. Hello, Uma. Welcome in. What's poppin'? And then I've got another weekend, a couple days around a weekend off in November for an anime con. Well, yeah, an anime con. So, like, I'm looking forward to November and December, but we gotta get through October. We gotta get through October. It's a grind. I want to get through this shit. I want to get through it. Remember, chat. Sacrifice 40 hours of your life every week to get to the fun parts, which is going on the internet and talking to nerds on the internet as you talk about funny lawyers and why? Funny lawyers and, like, bugs and goth people who are dead in the underworld. Is that what Dark Souls is about? I think that's what Dark Souls is about. I don't know the plot of Dark Souls. We have been playing Dark Souls for 10 months now, and I still don't really know what the plot is, other than you're dead. Go light the fire. Go. Go do it. That is your responsibility. Why? Because someone said so. I don't understand. I don't fully understand, but I also like when you say eee. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Top 10 List. Also, welcome in, Mr. Top 10 List. Hello, hello, hello. You know what I do want to play? I want to play more retro games. I just don't know what to play. You know what I should do next year? I should play a bunch of retro games that I haven't played before, because there's a lot of them. Like, this year I played a few that I really enjoyed, like Perfect Dark, but, like, Maybe I should stream some that I've never played before. Oh yeah, I wanted to do Parasite Eve, but that's for Christmas. Kick store down, what's up? Hello, Hectic Sketcher, welcome in. Also, what is this clip? What is this clip? What is this clip? What is this clip? We must venture, eat. What is this? Okay, well. We must venture, eat. I forgot about this. I heard a crossbow after that. I forgot all about this. That place sucked. That place sucked a lot. I hated it there. Thank you for the watch streak, Mr. Top 15. Aw, shucks. 3 a.m. Metroid stream. Honestly, I should hook up my... Oh, no. I don't have Nintendo Online anymore, so I don't have access to the emulators on the Nintendo Switch anymore. Also, hello, Metagame Face. Welcome in. Majora's Mask? Honestly, I'd love to play Majora's Mask. I would also like to play Ocarina of Time, because I never played Ocarina of Time. I might cave and cop Pokemon ZA. Dude, looking at all the, I don't know why, but all day I've been seeing posts pop up on social media of people, posting their, boy characters and then, dressing them up in, girl clothes and being really excited about it. And I'm just like, happy for you. Happy for you, Goofy. This is wonderful. Fantastico. I blame the Blue Sky post. Good. As you should. The fashion doors have been open for people. Good. That was one of the good things about, God, which Pokemon game was it that had a really good fashion? The one based in France, I think. Was it Black and White? Or was it Sun and Moon? I don't remember which one. Oh, X and Y. Thank you, X and Y. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet fashion, limited you to, 4 outfits, I think? Which was lame. Oh, Black and White was a Sprite game? I haven't played Pokemon in forever, alright? Not seriously, at least. ZA takes place in the same region as X and Y. Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense. That would make sense, considering. Not since there was fucking nothing. It's an iconic clip. I'm never streaming Pokemon again. There's nothing to be had there. I could stream it again, but, you know. Honestly, what would be fun would be to stream games like Bomberman, Hero, 64, or Majora's Mask, or I don't fucking know. Other games that I never got to play. What else have I never got to play? Parasite Eve, which we are gonna do for Christmas. I'm gonna stream Parasite Eve. It'll be the last thing I stream before I leave for Canada to go visit Serena for a week or something. I'm taking a week off from work, but I'm not gonna stay up in Toronto for a week because that's gonna be really expensive. Anyway, chat. 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 I lost the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway. It's been a bit. I skipped out Wednesday because I was tired. Yeah, I was tired. But mostly exhausted. But mostly fatigued. But mostly worn out. But mostly downtrodden and beaten by life. You know how it is. Sorry, no, you're not. Hello, hello, Royal Blue Wizard. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? Speaking of being sorry, never apologize, chat. Never apologize for anything in life. Man, I love Penis Method and Penis 2. Hello, Hugs and Bugs. Welcome in. Alright, chat. For those of you who don't know yet, I'm sure most of you know, we have a 100% win rate on the Penis Method, which is what we call it when you open Wordle and you type penis as your letter. It hits E, N, and S, which are like 3 of the most common letters that are used in words. And and it's also pretty easy to pivot to other words depending on what gets hit there. I've been doing it for a couple weeks now and 100% win rate. P and I are decently common too. Exactly. See, you get it. Tried and true. Nobody in my server has failed using it. We are spreading the good word of... Well, you know. I don't gotta finish that statement. Cheating? We are... No, see, we're... It's completely valid. The good word of the bird. Cause bird is the word. Pokemon ZA has been luring me in. Not because of the gameplay or any of the story, I've seen some janky stuff. I love janky stuff. But mostly... Oh no! Thank you for the clip, Mr. Top 10 list. Mostly because you can because you can cross-dress. Pokemon giving you the option to cross-dress is peak. Any game giving you the option to cross-dress is peak. Just don't gender lock any clothes. Did y'all see the Starwalker in ZA? I haven't seen anything in Pokemon ZA, I think. Clothing isn't gender locked? Good! Let all the boys wear skirts. And let all the women wear suits. That's what I'm saying. So you're saying Jazzy isn't a winning Wordle? Well... The problem with that is you're only using 4 different letters. Because, like, 2 Z's. You gotta maximize the amount of letters you're guessing with. When is the Pokemon ZA stream? Do I look like I got Pokemon ZA money? Also, if I did, I would be saving it for Metroid Prime 4. Sorry. You are a librarian? What's a librarian salary again? I think, like, have a degree, went to school for 6 years librarians actually get paid good amounts of money. Master librarian salary, my state. 56k, which is like... Yeah, 56k. That's about the same amount of money that I make right now in my office job. So, like, yeah, that's okay. There's a JP trend of players making their male MC into cute gals. I'm gonna do that, but with the Rika Amigos. Alright. Put on the makeup, chat. Go get Pokemon ZA. Go buy a nice shorts or skirt or something. Put on the makeup. There's a great social media post of this too as Yuri. I think I saw that in a friend's server. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta find it. It was not in the memes channel. Was it in their game general channel? I don't know. You gotta teach me first. Go eat a cereal. Honestly, I don't know if y'all heard that. Someone just randomly screamed, like, outside, at the street outside my apartment. Yeah. How do I say? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I haven't had cereal in years. Like, actually. I've been craving Cinnamon Toast Crunch because, literally anytime I say I see to something, my girlfriend will just hit me with, "But can you see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?" And I just have to be like, no. I can't. No, I had to think of a different response every time. She has good... Oh, she has good mimetic taste? No! Do you know who taught me? No. Literally every time that she says no at me, she can't say it normally. She has to say it the like funny like Hotel Mario way. She's got to say it like, no. Do-do-do-do-do. Me when she's so good, the neighbors can hear. Get wrecked, noob. Yeah, she calls me noob all the time. I'm so tempted to call her and just be like, tell chat that you're a gremlin. Or something like that, you know? Like... No. No, yeah, that. She got that stuck in my head. All toasters toast toast. See? All toasters toast toast. What? Is that a thing? Is that a meme? I don't know what that means. Are you not also a gremlin? Okay. Listen. Pantsu. Oh yeah, she's also obsessed with upskirts, but you know, I love her and appreciate her, so... I'm a gremlin, but like... in a different way, okay? I'm like a gremlin, but like in like a toxic, like... in a toxic, like, I'm gonna encourage you to make bad life decisions on the internet way. Rika, would I still be your favorite stream fan if I was a smart toaster? What? What? I mean, are you my favorite stream fan to begin with? I'm sorry, that's mean. That's mean. Yes, you would still be my favorite if you were a smart toaster. You're all my favorite. Obviously, I'm the main character. Okay, hold on. What is this thing that Top 10 List posted? You know what they say? Oh, wait. Oh no. What is this? What is this?
You know what they say? All toasters toast toast.
What is that layout? What is this? What is this?
You know what they say? All toasters toast toast.
What is this? What is this? Why? Alright, hold on. No. Okay, no. There's a long clip. I don't want to know. I think it's funnier for me to not know. Hold on. I'm gonna... Hey, how come you never told me about... You know what they say? All toasters toast toast. Alright, we'll see what her response is. Toast. Obviously, I'm the main character. Oh, that's true. I'm your worst wall gremlin. It's true, you're eating my wall toast. There's a long clip showing Rika and Patrick voice. What kind of place is this? I'm a toxic gremlin who encourages people to make bad choices in the internet. Chat returns the favorites headfold. Yeah, this is my influence. I guess that's my influence on y'all. I just encourage y'all. I encourage you to encourage me to make bad choices. Infinite bad choice feedback loop. I'm just eating the cotton candy in your walls. It makes my gums bleed. See, that's where Hugs and Bugs is more powerful than you, Mr. Top 10 List. Hugs and Bugs does it, but, like, enjoys it. Every minute of it. Infinite bad choice farm. Yeah, because we don't have to worry about, like, oh my god, what is that called? Friction and, like, what's the other thing? The, like, it's like the name of, like, the loss of energy from air hitting the surface and causing friction. I don't know. I'm not a science, physics, air resistance. Thank you. No, not the fiberglass. Hey Rika, you should install more cotton candy in your walls. Munch munch. Cotton candy. It's all entropy to me. It's all entropy to me. It's true. Alright. 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 Alright, hold on. Alright, I got you. Alright. Hold on, chat. Hold on, cotton candy wall eaters. I got you. I fucking hate entropy. Me when I am Homura from Puello Magi Madoka Magica. Anyway. Okay. I fucking hate you when you're Homer. Hello, Mimic. Welcome on in. How was hanging out with your GFs in Final Fantasy VIII? Let's go. Hello, everyone. Coming from Mimic's Raid. My name is Rika Readman, Calico Bika streamer, elf thing, whatever. I don't. What's up? What's poppin'? How was stream? I lost my enthusiasm midway through, sorry. I stream visual novels and horror games and fucking Dark Souls and Ace Attorney, and sometimes we imply that the lawyers are gay. You know how it is. What's poppin'? My GFs has served me well. Me when low-hanging fruit, sorry. We diddlin' our dallies here? We are diddlin' our dallies. I love diddlin' my dallies. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Bullet. What is that new introduction thing? It just says, but for me. Huh? New introduction thing? What is the... Wait, Gilliel, what do you mean new introduction thing? What do you mean sometimes the lawyers are gay? Listen, we cannot confirm nor deny that they are gay. However, I would like to implicate that they are. I would like to very heavily implicate that they are. Thank you for the penguin, Corrupted Hunter. I posted it in stream chatter? Okay, one sec. I gotta put up the cotton candy for the cotton candy eaters. Okay. There you go. Cotton candy for the cotton candy eaters. Anyway, hello, beautiful. Hello, Bullet. Hello, Mimic. Hello, Corrupted Hunter. Welcome in. Ultimacia sealed the GFs away and then Mimic heroically rescued them? Good. Don't let them seal your GFs away. They're important. Let me see this thing in stream chatter. Let me see this. Let me see this. New introdu- What? I don't know what that is. I don't see that on my screen. I don't see that anywhere on my screen. That's so weird. Served what? Only sometimes. Ooh, thank you for paying the ooh tax, bullet fodder. One has saddled the other with unnecessary feelings. Okay, but don't forget that he said that while also looking at the ground and away and like looking mega conflicted and also just like avoiding eye contact like they just had the sloppiest I'm not gonna speak. I'm not gonna finish that sentence, sorry. Wait, I blinked. Why do we have cotton candy now? Don't worry about it. I can't eat cotton while driving? Oh, fair enough. I feel disgusted by that pseudo dust swipe. Dust swipe? Wait. Green Goblin yelling at May. Finish it! Okay, yay! Wait, what is dust swipe? What you were saying about the sloppy makeouts? No. I wasn't gonna say sloppy makeouts. Or was I? Do-do-do-do-do. Tiny reason for cotton candy here, gonna eat more cotton candy. Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Top 10 list and Hugs and Bugs wanted more cotton candy out of my walls. So I put cotton candy up for them. Where did it go? There you go. More cotton candy for you. For chat. Those big fluffy dust swiping. Oh, like yeah, like a feather duster or something? Yeah. That's just what cotton candy looks like, right? Like a duster. This is my version of Jingly Keys. I gotta get like a gif of cotton candy or something. Anyway, chat, today we have covered cotton. No, camera, stay in place. With the synthetic ones. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking camera! Work! I mean, stay in place! There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the synthetic ones. I don't think I've ever seen, like, a real-life feather duster, actually, so I've only ever seen the synthetic ones, and also, I don't think I've ever actually tried one, and it worked very well, so... Feeding the Neko Rika? Yeah, exactly. Eating the cotton candy in the walls. Honestly, I wanted to line the outside of my, stream screen with, cotton candy, but that felt like a lot of work, so I didn't. Cotton candy gift, but it's the raccoon trying to wash its food. It's the raccoon trying to, like, spin cotton candy, you know? Like spinning thread. Like a spider. Yeah, that's right. The raccoon produces cotton candy out of its abdomen like a spider producing web. That's right. Cotton candy is just raccoon stuff. You would also need to refill it every day because I would eat it all by the end of stream. Raccoon webs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Raccoon webs. Alright. My coffee is finished. Gotta go to work, have fun. What if I call in sick for you? Have a good day at work, Bullet. Two things. I sure do love having Rika and car speaker windows down in public. To Wooking making cotton candy kid. Don't put me on speaker in public. Cause one... Well... Have you ever heard of the penis game? Where you just take turns with your friends in public saying penis as loud as you possibly can? Well, no. You take turns saying it progressively louder with your friends, and the first person who gets too embarrassed to say it louder loses. I never lost that game as a teenager. Here at 65 volume, say it, penis! Did my microphone didn't cut out, right? I hope it didn't. Also, my windows are wide open. This is how you know how shameless I am. My windows are right there. Right there. And I said it out loud. Also, my roommate is in the kitchen and probably heard me just say that kind of loud. Damn, the raccoon can shit good. The best use for cotton candy, tricking little kids to wash it? Wait, how do you trick a little kid to wash cotton candy? Actually, wait. Yeah, wait. Wait, how do you trick a little kid to wash it? Wait, I'm like, wait. What would you tell them it is that would make them want to wash it? Oh, I'd lose that game so fast. It's okay, Mimic. I can just imagine you doing the same thing Serena does, where if anytime I try to make her say something, like, questionable, she will, like, lower her voice, like, 50% and say it under her breath. But, like, she'll do that, like, when we're in a private call, like, in her room on Discord. and, like, she lives with her family, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But also, like, of, like... That sounds about right. It's only a game if your roommate shouts it back louder. Oh, I love your roommate. Just tell them they have to wash it like one washes fruit before eating. Oh my god, no! Don't bully the children. You can bully the children a little bit. Bully children. Actually, no, wait. I say things like that on stream all the time. Yeah. Frauding time. Defrauding time. That's when we lie on our taxes and commit identity theft. So that instead of filing my own taxes, I pretend that I am filing taxes under the name of one of the richest people in America. So that I am basically lying about my taxes under their name so that they will get arrested. Hey, Penguin, how do you feel about this new suit I bought? It looks really good. Do you want me to wear it the next time I visit? Yes. What is... Oh, you know what's really funny, actually, Hug? Serena is, like, the biggest pants hater in the world. She is... We are the complete opposite, right? You can tell my fashion sense. And, you can tell her fashion sense. They are complete opposites. So, like, I would love to show up wearing, like, a suit, like, nice pants, and, like, maybe, like, a loose-fitting, like, button-up or something. And she's, like, skirt. And not a knee-high socks, and I'm just like, that's, like, way too girly for me. Full suit on top, just pantsuit on bottom. I would settle for, like, a formal suit top with, like, a formal skirt. I would settle for that, I think. Has it worked yet? Wait, has what worked yet? Pantsuit. Can we get the Kira Yoshikage cosplay? Wait, what does Kira Yoshikage look like? Kira Yoshikage. Wait, hold on. This suit kind of fucks. Hold on. I really like pinstripes. Wait, that tie is so good. Oh, wait. The manga version actually doesn't look good at all. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Why are there two different tie designs? This version that is more, like, diamondy with the masks looks really good. But then there's, like, this version that is like, what the fuck is going on with it here? Like this tie? This looks pretty good. This tie? It still looks pretty cool. This suit looks real good. I would wear this. What is going on with this tie? What is this tie? What? Why do you have, like, condoms randomly strewn about on your tie, my guy? condoms. Anyway. He mixes pleasure with business. Alright, buddy, calm down. All I know is he's the guy that's like really weird about hands, right? Like, really weird. No. Business is nabbing hands? Yeah. Are you judging him for his taste in girlfriends? I thought he, like, cut off people's hands and, like, did stuff. I don't know. I haven't watched or read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All I know is, like, he's got Killer Queen, he turns stuff into bombs, and he's got, like, a hand fetish or something? But, like, in a way that, like, okay, I like hands. Like, full disclosure, I think long fingers or, like, really defined hands really hot. I don't want to cut people's hands off. I'm pretty sure that's what he does. It turns them into bombs or something? I don't know. What's the hello bracket? Welcome in. He said he got off to Mona Lisa's hands. Interesting character. No wonder why he has a condom tie. He eats food out of the hands? Well, that's just any puppy girl on Twitter, so, you know. I can't even blame him for that one. He's a freak to say the least. Oh, is he like yaoi hands? Yes. Sort of more or less yaoi hands. He's gotta practice safe handling. Shut up. Roast on Mona Lisa's hands and something pop up. Alright, hugs. Alright. Anyway. Chat. Sorry, I'm clicking my pens. What was I gonna say? Anyway. We veered extremely off topic with Yoshikage Kira. Point is, I like suits. I idolize women in suits. However, my girlfriend does not. The safe word version of the game, shouting pens as loud as you can. Pen Island. Alright, chat. If everyone can type penisland.com into your chat right now, please do so. penisland.com. I'm so glad the captions. I'm so glad the captions actually typed it like that. Spinmeat.com. Alright, buddy. Oh, wait. Is this a real thing? Hold on. I'm afraid to click it. Random video chat with strangers on SpinMeet. Meet new people with random video chats on SpinMeet, where you can chat 100% anonymously with strangers on video chat. Stop! Listen, I will click something if it's put in front of me. I will read something if it's put in front of me. Don't test me. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm alright. Do you think I know what fear is? I don't know what fear is. This is why I will win the penis game every time. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but like... You know. I have guts, as they say. As opposed to Gutsman's ass. Also, Serena has not answered my... query about that Mario thing. I have to be careful. Like an owner and dog that goes for anything on the ground. No, see, yeah, that's the thing. Is I have no fear. I have no hesitation. It's because it's because I learned at a young age, people will just say things for the shock value because they know that most people will just look at them and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or like, what is wrong with you? Me? I'm going to look you dead in the eye as I call you on it and say it out loud with a straight face. You mean like on Twitter? I mean, wherever, you know. When people act more down bad than they actually are. Twitter, real life, Twitch, wherever. I do that shit in person, usually. It's a behavior I learned in high school, alright? It's a behavior I learned in high school. Oh, yeah, because I learned what rage baiting was before rage baiting was like a thing. I learned that kids in high school really liked doing that shit. And so I just took it at face value and it's just like, interesting. I see. And so when I found out rage baiting was a thing in like gamer communities, I'm just like, oh, this is that thing. You know. Anyway, chat. We will not be cosplaying Yoshikage Kira. If anything, the only character I'm gonna cosplay is an easy one, like the what the fuck is the trainer from Uma Musume. One, because it's really easy because it's just a yellow suit. Two, my girlfriend is cosplaying Gold Ship at the next con we go to, so like I have to go as the trainer. It makes sense. It makes sense. It just makes sense. It just makes sense, chat. I have to stop kids from rage baiting each other? Well, good luck. Nothing can stop kids from rage baiting each other. Her jockey, the trainer. This let me see. This dude. My god, I fucking hate Reddit links. Why can I not just post why can I not just bring up the picture? This dude, except without the hair, because like I think in the game, I think like the trainer doesn't really have like a face. Can I get like a full body image of this like outfit? Hello? Yeah, there, trainer. Yellow suit. Trainer is a job that appears in the Uma Musume Pretty Derby series. It serves as a manager or coach. Traina-san. Anyway, it's like a good fit. Yeah, here we go. This is a good fit. It's good, right? This is the closest thing we'll ever get to a couple cosplay. But to be truly in character, you will take a dropkick in the venue. It's fine. Serena is like very short and also very thin and very light. I can take a dropkick from her. I'm like half a foot taller than her, and like she doesn't weigh very much at all. So like I could take a dropkick from her. I can catch her. It'll be fine. Hello, Delantia. Thank you for the 65 stream streak. That's kind of insane. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. Alright, chat. We have an ad break coming up in 2.5 minutes. When we come back, we will finish Ace Attorney investigations. I don't think I really have anything else to say. honestly, I want to get up and stretch before we sit down and read. So, like, let's go to words on stream a little early. Enjoy. See y'all in 5 minutes. Don't bonk me. Gamers. Shit. I can't do that voice. Sorry. I was trying to, be a little goofy. Be a little silly. Be a little... I got no fucking idea, sorry. I was trying to be a silly Golshi. A silly creature. A silly... What the fuck is this? Let me just make sure that this is on. Yes. Blech. Oh wait, this is the wrong screen. I forgot. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. She is on a 90 stream streak. Thank you for 90 streams. Mismatched Mimic. Hello. Alright. So, hello gamers. Are you ready? Oh, that's why it was so loud. I had my volume up at 80. Alright, chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Why 90? No. That's so many.
No.
Alright, chat. Thank you all for joining us tonight. This is the conclusion. Ace Attorney Investigations ends tonight. Investigations 1, at least. I think this last portion of this case has gone on for a really, really long time. I don't think it had to, but like, you know, it's fine. We had to put a nice little bow on everything. I loved the Yatagarasu. So, I'm glad that we are putting an end to the case that they started. There's not really much else to say, chat. We've been at this for a good couple months. Let's finish Ace Attorney Investigations 1. Last time, if you'll remember, we were trying to corner Quercus Alba and trying to pin him for, like, obviously he's the leader of the smuggling ring, and he arranged the murder of the other diplomat. And we're trying to pin down why he did it, so we could establish a motive. Some streamers tell themselves they can do this in like 1 or 2 streams, and this leads to 8 to 12 hour streams. It's so long. Their sanity sort of just drops. Yeah, my sanity is at an all-time low. Like, have you ever seen Amori, chat? You know those, like, portraits, the black and white portraits that they have as they go from, like, happy to, like, frustrated to, like, angry to sad? My portrait is just on, like, black and white, downcast, depressed, downtrodden, 0 sanity. Alright, chat. Let me drink some proper water. We need a more sunny, tired face. Alright. Let's finish this. March 15th, 3:33 a.m. Theatrum Neutralis, lobby. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. What's the history here? Oh. Oh, yeah. We presented some evidence, and he said, "You don't have the perfect argument." And we said, "We'll just use all the evidence here to make the perfect argument." Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. If there's anything else for me to testify about. I still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Cochin. Well, I would like to hear about your movements before the murder occurred. I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theatrum Neutralis.
Very well. I suppose I could tell you about that. Because about all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show.
Elaborating on even that alone is good enough for me. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place. For that is the key to this investigation. Okay. Also, there's no music at all, and it's kind of scary. The Steel Samurai show. Yo, chat, can we get some cat jams in chat?
I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them.
So you were in the theater proper watching the Steel Samurai stage show, were you?
Of course I was. I have a great fondness for the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, I was pretty cool up there, wasn't I? You're not the one who was cool. It's the Steel Samurai who was cool. Yeah, and the Steel Samurai's special finishing move today was really something, huh? Hmm? Hey, Edgy. Who is she? Who is a super cute girl? She's a minor. Stay away from her. She's been standing here this whole time, and only now he notices her. Her name is Kay Faraday, and she's helping me in my investigation. Sorry I didn't get to introduce myself earlier, but better late than never. Yeah, it's okay. I'm Larry Butts. Silence in the peanut gallery. There's no time for such trivialities at a time like this.
Mr. Prosecutor, this is the final battle. You got that?
I know. This is the end. For that man there.
Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. I think I'll give trusting you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yowie, 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 yowie. Yowie.
I leave this critical battle up to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Have no fear. I will finish the job. This really is... Sorry. I need to drink some water real quick. Long when you shot like today? Don't worry about it. He's fine. That was like an hour ago. Merely a flesh wound. This really is the end of the game. The time has come to expose every last one of Mr. Elba's lies. The Steel Samurai's show.
I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience.
Okay, so. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that. I do remember the content of the show very well. Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. So, do we have any evidence that proves anything otherwise? Present for embassy staff. Fires. If it's proof he was stabbed, it was justified defense. Taken at the Atrium Neutralis. So, he has the picture with the Steel Samurai. But there's so many things here, chat. He's got bandages holding him together. Yeah, he does. This looks like a, peep show type of thing. So, because he bent it, Larry couldn't do that. Oh. Because he bent it, Larry couldn't do the early summer rain jab special attack. I forgot about that. Hold it. These moving scenes were seared in this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. Hold it.
I agree, today will be a day to remember. Especially when we finally make you pay for all the wrongs you've committed. What?
Hey, that's what the Steel Samurai says when he defeats the evil magistrate. Actually, that line was just something I ad-libbed.
You may act all surprised, but naturally you remember this line, don't you? Of course I do. I just now understand how the evil magistrate felt. That's all. Then allow me to make you identify with the evil magistrate some more.
Hey, then that makes you the Steel Samurai, huh?
Oh, if you had to complete the analogy, I suppose, then yes. And I do believe it's about time to bring the curtains down on this with a bang.
I wonder if Mr. Alba was really there watching the show.
I don't think so. Because the only time he had to commit the murder was during the show. And the only time he could have placed the body into the pushcart was during the scene when the Iron Infant was not out on stage.
Then that means that by the end of the stage show... Are you saying that the body was already in the pushcart by then?
No way! You mean I was pushing a dead body around?
You used me in such a foul manner is unforgivable, you evil magistrate!
Well put, Steel Samurai. You know the villain is the true victim here. And now I will show to all those present just who is the evil magistrate that the Steel Samurai must defeat.
Okay, so... I do remember the content of the show. Let's press this. We need to get something. Hold it.
Well, I remember the content of the show as well myself. That's nice. That's nice!
Miles Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be riled up by him at this important juncture.
I wasn't planning to let him.
Oh, if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here. And didn't you think the climactic scene of today's show was just totally awesome?
Yes, I remember that well. And that spectacular special move. The way you delivered the final blow against the evil magistrate. Early summer rain jab. That scene will live on in my heart forever.
Is that how it went? I totally forgot about that. How can you forget your own special moves?
That's the special attack that the Steel Samurai uses when he's using the Samurai Spear. Yes, and today was the first time they showed it off. Today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of the move? I suppose you are correct. But if you could, please elaborate on this point for me.
One of the scenes was of his never-before-seen early summer rain jab move. Okay, idiot. Well, why does this piece of evidence say he couldn't do it? Stupid!
Objection!
Gotcha, old man.
The special move today was the early summer rain jab. Is that your final answer?
Objection!
You little irritating gnat. Do you think you can trip me up by asking the same question over and over? That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. However, I believe it will be wise for you to take a look at this. The Samurai Spear? What about it? This spear actually never made it on stage today. Excuse me? Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness.
I can't do that face.
Having said that, said useless man bent the spear during his rehearsal this evening. Okay, do you remember what the Steel Samurai's special move was tonight?
It was the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash. Yeah, that face, exactly.
Correct. Because he couldn't use the spear, a last-minute change was made. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known the move that was used. Gnurk. Quercus Alba, you didn't watch even a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show tonight, did you?
Gunra.
Aha! Bobby wasn't watching the show tonight.
And then it opens up the possibility that he was busy killing Mr. Cochin instead.
So where were you during the show?
I demand an answer now.
Just what is so funny? You're so sloppy. And so are your conclusions. I still insist that I watch the show. Or most of it, in any case. What do you mean by most of it? Ah, you see, during the show I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I assume that was when that dramatic scene was played out on stage.
One of the lousiest, lamest excuses I've ever heard in my life, pal.
Just because he got the name of the move wrong. Well, we can't really use that as proof that he didn't watch a show at all. As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I'd wanted to watch the entire show. Honest. Objection. As a Steel Samurai fan, for someone who wasn't even in his seat for the climax of the show, you have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan ever. Hold it. Who?
Y'all are just some gatekeepers. Edgeworth be like, you're just a tourist. If Ace Attorney Investigations took place in 2025. Who was that just now? It would be I, young lady.
Larry, what are you doing interrupting me like that?
Edgy, please hold for a second, I beg. You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan, but I totally think he's a Steel Steel Sam maniac. What exactly is a Steel Sam maniac, pal? I believe he meant to say Steel Samurai maniac. Yeah, and trust me, I know a real fan when I see one because I'm the Steel Samurai. Objection! I will never acknowledge you as the true Steel Samurai. What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edgeworth?
It appears that the real Steel Samurai recognizes me as a fan. As well he should, for I am a fan. It's not as though I missed the entire show. It was a most amazing show, filled with the spirit of the young and the young at heart.
The sarcasm dripping from his long wooden nose couldn't run any thicker. Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What I really need here is something more definitive. Something that links Mr. Alba directly to the murder of Mr. Manny Cochin. You know what, Gramps? You're really something else. I'm honored to receive such praise from the Steel Samurai, but what is it for? Well, I was just wondering how you found out about the early summer rain jab. That move is a bit of a secret that only a small portion of the staff know about. Wait. It was a secret? Wait, what did you just say? Huh? Did I say something stupid again? Did you say that the early summer rain jab was actually a secret? Well, maybe I shouldn't have said secret. It's more like we only decided on the name of the move right before the start of the show. Right before? Yeah, the stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the move. Oh, About 5 minutes before the show, we threw it up on the dressing room's whiteboard. The Summer Rain Jab. Kinda how we decided the name of the move. But by that time, I had already bent the spear, so I guess the whole thing was kinda pointless. All of you Steel Samurai actors are the same. The director has my complete sympathy. Story short, because we changed the move to the Sushi Slash, we kinda pretended that the early Summer Rain Jab didn't exist at all. I mean, it'd be bad if someone found out we changed the move, so we made it a secret. So, basically a gag order was issued for publicity's sake. It almost makes the early Summer Rain Jab sound like a lost art. Yeah, which is why I think most of the staff haven't even heard of the move. Objection. Hold those lips of yours still. What the heck, old man? I've done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. Also very tedious and a pointless exercise in wasting time. Much like a kid's show. Objection! Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you. How dare you! I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in... Jesus Christ. There's a lot of cops out tonight. I got jump scared by a siren outside my window. Sorry, one sec. I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony. So now you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into a behind-the-scenes story of a kid's show. Not so fast. Don't even think about trying to slither your way out of this one, Quercus Alba. You were the one who said it yourself that the name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jab. That name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start. Oh, just what are you driving at? That the name of the move you told us was never used in the show or said aloud. Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out the name of that move? Because I can only think of one way you could have known. Quercus Alba, this is the only way you could have known of the special move. You saw it. You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it on the dressing room's whiteboard. The staff members who knew were keeping it a secret. So you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Ling is so pretty it's unreal. I know, right? Also, hi, Stab. I think I saw you during Virgin Stream, but I forgot to say hi because I was away. You couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard. So that means that Mr. Alba was in there at some point, right? But what's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means. There is another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room. So we can't afford to let this slide. This is related to both the dressing room and to Mr. Cochin's murder. Honestly... this would be pretty funny, but also... This, the pushcart. Take that! The pushcart that was used to move the body was right there in the dressing room. During the show, the pushcart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. And it was finally pushed there along with the Iron Infant in the last scene of the show. And then, right after the show ended, it went into Alabast along with the Steel Samurai. Which means that the only time the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart was... when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage. So basically, the killer has to be someone who visited the dressing room during the show. Precisely. Gunra. Oh, but wait. What if, and this is just a what if. What if the murder took place right in the dressing room?
What do you mean, Kay? I have to admit she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people. Slipping undetected into a private dressing room, then, would be as simple as pie.
The killer must have come up with the idea to move the body with the pushcart then, too.
Correct. Thus making the theater's dressing room the ideal location for the murder of Manny Cochin.
Marcus Alba. During the show, you went down to the dressing room.
And I want to know why. Yes. Yes, I was there. I went into the dressing room. I knew it! I'm placing you under arrest right now, pal. You got that? Arrest! Objection! Not so fast. What is it now?
Is your anti-homeless shoulders? Look at him. You gonna tell me he doesn't look like one of those?
Don't I deserve a chance to explain myself? Explain? What is there to explain? I believe I told you earlier that I went to the bathroom. Well, I got lost when I did. I wanted to ask for directions, but when I opened the dressing room door, no one was inside. And that's when I saw the name of the move on the whiteboard. You punk! Still trying to get out of this?
You really think you can get away at this point? Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do to stop him?
I don't have enough evidence on hand to do anything. I don't have the airtight evidence I need to put this man away for good. But if that's what I need, then perhaps... Agent Long, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order. It's possible that we may find new evidence there. Yeah. Yeah, if Mr. Edgeworth pokes around in there, I'm sure he'll find some new facts, pal.
Ooh, and if we use Little Thief, we may even learn something from a recreation.
Not so fast. We don't need to do any of that.
Hold on. This is like all the characters, so my throat is like going extra hard. What? Wolfie, how could you?
I'm not saying this to be mean. It's just that we've already searched there.
Thank you for the Arabs.
My men really are something else.
And they found nothing?
There's only one thing I can say to you, sis, and it's that they found nothing. That's it.
Hey, guess you're right. If they had found something, they would have reported it to us.
They couldn't find anything because there was nothing there to find.
And if there is no info to
No.
feed into Little Thief, then...
No.
And if there is no info to feed into Little Thief, then I can't do much to help either. Is this the end?
The murder took place in this theater, which is not protected under extraterritorial rights. And the fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. If I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Alba walks away a free man. Is there no other course of action left to us? It would appear that your hand of cards has turned out to be a bust. Now if you'll excuse me. Because of you people, I missed my flight. Now I must make haste to arrange for a new one.
Hold it? Who is it this time? Alright. 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 Hold it right there, you whippersnappers. First Larry, and now you? What is with that scary mobster-like scowl on your face, Edgy Poo? Don't treat me like I'm some sort of nuisance. I didn't mean to say this, but all of you keep talking about things I don't get at all. You're all leaving this lady in the sad, depressing, lonely dust I'm about to cry in. Why did you have to speak up right at this instant? But you know what, Edgy Poo? Cheer up. Because I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing. The most wonderful thing? From you? It's so super special that I couldn't give it away to just anyone, you know? Oh, my special present of love to my sweet Edgy Poo. Are you ready? Is this? It's... You got the whole club laughing, sis. It's a box of those samurai dogs, right? Yes. Oh, Edgy Poo. Here, go on and eat one and you'll feel as right as rain. Are we through here? Why did everyone get so quiet all of a sudden? Edgy Poo! Tell me you understand the depths of this lady's love for you? I'm not one to hand out snacks willy-nilly, you know. No, sir. The thought occurred to me that maybe it would be good if I fed you and you were nice and full. One day it's my dream to serve you some of my own homemade food. I mean, isn't it the desire of everyone to make sure that their beloved never goes hungry? And that's what I wanted to experience. I'll tell you one thing though, when you say you threw in front of me a hug star in the kid. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do anything about her? There's no power on earth that can force that woman into silence. But I'm so sick and tired of it. All you people do is look down on me. Even this box of samurai dogs played me for a fool. It had a special design on its fan, like the Japanese flag, so I thought it was special. But when I ate one, it tasted just like all the rest. Oh, it made me so mad. Wait. A special box with a Hinamaru-like fan on it. I've never heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before. However, there it is. The red sun on this fan is filled in. Is it possible? Could it be? After the show, the samurai dogs were piled up on the dressing room floor. However, there is no such thing as a Hinomaru dog. Oh! It's contradiction of facts between something that should not exist and yet does. The rays from this red sun may be just what we needed to point us in the right direction. At present, the studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the pushcart just to move them. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater, and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then, you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you. It's time to piece the final pieces of this logic puzzle together, no matter how fragile or small the connections may be. Once we've found them all, the way to the truth will be revealed. So... Hi, Winter. Thank you for checking in. I'm not sure in what order we're supposed to do these. But, like, I think the conclusion here... So, like, obviously... So, Larry said they piled the hot dogs. I've tried to do my check-in and then vanished, so I twisted my ankle and can't sit up to use my computer. My phone doesn't have a headphone jack. Thank you for checking in, Winter. Go lay down. Enjoy your rest. I hope your ankle feels better. Okay, chat, so... I know my logic. I don't know the logic that they want us to use here, but... Larry... Hi, Satan, thank you for checking in. Larry... said... Samurai dogs were put into the pushcart. So... Have a good night, Winter. Hello, Satan. So... They were in the cart. However, the body was put into the pushcart. So the reason why the hot dogs were all placed on the floor has to have been that Alba took them out of the cart so that he could put the body into the cart. However, the fan's red sun has been filled in for some reason. So, like, honestly, the only thing that could have filled that in has to be blood, right? There has to be drops of blood that fell down. So maybe it's that... This? Because the dogs had to have been pulled out, and that's what became the Hinamaru dogs. No? Pieces don't fit together quite right. I guess the body in the pushcart? The killer used the pushcart to transport the body. Sweet Bun is changed to the dogs during the process of the localization? Oh, they're sweet buns? Okay. I thought hot dogs were kind of weird. We love hot dogs. The killer used the push... I hope that train isn't too loud. The killer used the pushcart to transport the body. Which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within first. Therefore, the samurai dogs that were piled up on the dressing room floor were most likely taken out of the pushcart by the killer. So then, they were removed and became the Hinamaru dogs. And that which should not exist, this box of samurai dogs with the Hinamaru on it. If this red sun was filled in when the killer was busy removing samurai dogs from the pushcart, then it's proof that the murder took place in the dressing room. As long as this red substance turns out to be what I believe it to be. Wendy Oldbag. I thank you. What you have given to me is truly something very special. Achie-poo! Mr. Edgeworth, sure you're feeling okay, sir? Mr. Alba, as I suspected, you killed Mr. Cochin in the dressing room. How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself? Haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. The only way I'm going to continue to cooperate is with some definitive evidence. That arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, there remains one piece here, and it is what will put you away for good. Ha! You're bluffing. Oh! Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sounds like you finally found them. You finally found the things we need to go after this guy's jugular. I'm not commenting on that. So tell us, what about that box of samurai dogs is gonna put the old man away? The trace evidence that will bring him down? Why, it's here, of course. Boop. good old Hinomaru? And this box of Damn, that shit's loud. This box of samurai dogs with the Hinomaru fan on it. This should never have existed. So I want you all to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood. Huh?
What? Blood, you say?
Agent Long, I'd like this blood analyzed post-haste.
I've got to admit, I'm a bit surprised. I can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey, you! Get this down to the lab, pronto.
But why was there blood in that box to begin with? If we think about the flow of the crime, I think the reason will become obvious. Larry, you said that you transported the samurai dogs with the pushcart, correct?
Oh, yeah. You have a great memory, Edgy.
That pushcart was a bit too big for my son, you know what I mean? So to make sure everyone could see him, I had to pile some stuff in. I figured the samurai dogs were there, so I used them to fill up the cart. If what Larry says is true, then what were the boxes doing on the floor?
I see. The killer took them out in order to place the body in the pushcart.
Exactly. And that is when I believe the victim's blood found its way onto that box.
But when my men investigated that room, not a single box of samurai dogs was in there. Because embassy staff members had already confiscated them.
Yes, no doubt to hide the evidence of the murder. It's a good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got them, huh? It looks like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame. What a scandalous way of putting that! I didn't steal. I received it from myself. Quercus Alba, I'd say this was one very fatal oversight on your part.
Objection. Sorry, Tremaine, and your little love fest. However...
How can he be so self-confident in a no-win situation for him like this? Does that outfit have humongous boobs? Don't worry about it, Hugs.
Even if that blood turns out to belong to Mr. Cochin, then what?
So, Mr. Edgeworth, it sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet, huh? The sole piece of evidence that was left at the scene of the crime. That alone has shed light on a new fact. At the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room.
And? You say that like it means something.
Huh?
Excuse me, sirs. Report! What were the results of the analysis?
Sir, the analysis came back and confirmed that the red substance is blood. Updated autopsy report incoming.
I knew it. With this, Quercus Alba. Objection. Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humor my question.
Your question?
The one from before, or have you forgotten? Even if that is Mr. Cochin's blood, what difference would it make? Not so fast. Like we already told you, it proves that the crime scene was that dressing room. Objection. But it doesn't prove that I'm your killer, does it? Gnurk. That's...
He has a very good point. The blood on that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alba is the killer. Then, this evidence, it's meaningless.
That can't be. We were so close, sir.
I want to smack that smug look off his face. Come on, there's got to be something we can do. We finally found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can expose with it.
I can't think of a single thing. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold it? Again?
Who was that? It's too late. I won't allow anyone to stop me now.
Updated hot dog report.
It wasn't me, pal.
And it wasn't me this time either. It wasn't me either. It was me. Who?
What? Why did you?
Because I haven't finished reporting everything to you yet, sir. There's more.
What? Hurry up and spit it out!
Yes, sir. That blood I mentioned. It's not of the same blood type as the victim's blood.
What?
No!
What? What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? If it isn't his, then who the hell's is it?
I don't know, sir. All I know is it's not the same blood type as the victim's, sir. What should we do now, Mr. Edward? I have no idea what's what anymore. I hope it isn't Chris's blood. Neither do I.
My, what an amusing turn of events. That blood drop proves something to be true, all right. Namely, my words.
And which one of your words would that be?
The ones where I said that your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. That blood has nothing to do with the murder investigation whatsoever. Need I remind you that the blood got onto that box long before it entered my embassy?
What sort of nonsense?
Yeah, it's blood, pal. There's no way it's not related to the murder. So you would like to believe? But what if someone preparing the samurai dogs had a small nosebleed? What then? I guess it's possible. Damn it! Have we been wasting our time on a red herring? The blood doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be clue enough. Quercus Alba, you bastard! Silence! Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again. I've wasted enough time here with you, and you have your answers. Now let me through. Not so fast. Help! It doesn't matter where you run off to, you'll never escape me. Someday I'll have the satisfaction of sinking my fangs into you. You'll see. And all of Interpol will be behind me, working to see to it that day comes. Do you know what your words sound like to me? They sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt.
It's clearly Quercus's blood, that's what I'm saying. Is this really the extent of all that we can do? Is the blood really from someone completely unrelated to the case? Or is there another possibility? Someone else other than the victim? Just when I thought I had him backed into a corner, it is I who has been backed into one. In a situation like this, what would that man do? What would he who can turn any desperate situation around do? Turn it around. That's it. I must turn my way of thinking around. It's not, whose blood is this? It's, whose blood could get onto the box like this? And if I think about it that way, if the blood got onto the box when the body was being placed into the pushcart, then the owner of said blood must have been in the dressing room at the time. And there's only one person who that could be. Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from center stage. And will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately.
But it's not a total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you'll ever know. Freedom like what the raven feels that flies through the dark night sky. You can't lay a finger on me, not now or ever. The arm of the law is powerless before me.
Objection!
Objection!
Alright, that was the Phoenix voice. Powerless, is it? I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
What do you mean?
Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful.
Pitiful? How so? Quercus alba!
Your wings were clipped long ago.
And for someone who is trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact.
Pitiful is the perfect word to describe you.
Mere words.
What do you mean by his wings are clipped, Mr. Edgeworth? Just what you think it means, Kay. We had already caught him in our trap a while back. With an incredibly powerful, definitive piece of evidence.
Hey, Earth to Mr. Prosecutor. Care to speak in English? What are you talking about? What piece of evidence?
The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood. But we know that it's not from the victim. I don't see how it remains relevant to the case at all. Miss Von Karma, I believe that is exactly why it's very important to this case. And the part that is the most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. You're looking a little pale. Good. Then I believe you are already aware of what I mean.
Then you know who the blood belongs to?
Of course I do. That piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks. The blood that soiled this box of samurai dogs belongs to this person. There's only one person it can belong to. Yeah?
Take that!
Take that. The blood of the red sun in this box belongs to you, Quercus alba. Grr.
But what?
Why is his blood on the box of samurai dogs? He's not even a victim. The blood fell into the box when Mr. Cochin's body was being loaded into the pushcart. At that time, the only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer.
That's what you mean. If that blood doesn't belong to the victim.
And there's only one other person it can belong to. Yes, and that person is the murderer himself. That's the only logical conclusion. But Mr. Cochin was the one who was stabbed, sir. Why would Mr. Alba have been the one who was bleeding? What if during the murder Mr. Cochin had fought back? You mean that before Mr. Alba could kill him, Mr. Cochin managed to wound Mr. Alba? Yes, and I believe we have a piece of evidence that proves that he was bleeding then. What is the piece of evidence that shows that Mr. Alba was probably bleeding at the time? Wasn't it this? Oh, yeah! He claimed it was from Damask II, but we didn't prove that.
Take that!
Take that.
Mr. Alba, you bear on your body a great wound.
That was from when Damask II attacked me with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, and that happened way after he was in the dressing room. But is that what really happened? You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as a fact. Shall we try a test, Mr. Alba, and see if the shape of your wound matches the scissors?
Objection!
Objection. You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't let a single thing slip you by, no matter how insignificant the possibility.
You're one to talk, Mr. Alba. You've managed to give the law the slip for 10 years as the smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you can hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. You truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal.
Objection. I am the master of my fear. However, to think that a person such as you could miss such a large thing.
You believe I've overlooked something?
You said that my wound was caused by Mr. Cochin, and that it was caused here in one of the theater's dressing rooms, right?
Yes, that is correct.
I'd like to point out that it's simply not possible. My wound is a stab wound, and one that could have only come from a blade. I wonder where you will propose that such a weapon came from.
This theater was packed with security guards. It would have been impossible for anyone to come into this area with a weapon of any sort.
Not so fast. Just as Mr. Alba was able to bring in the Alabastian knife in a bouquet, there must have been some other way to sneak in a weapon of some sort. But as long as you can't prove what that other way is, all your talk about Mr. Cochin stabbing me is pure nonsense. So if that other way does exist, you'd better hurry and tell me now.
This is where it comes into play, finally. With pleasure.
Wait, what?
This piece of evidence shows us how Mr. Cochin brought a weapon into this theater. Alright, chat. I've been wondering, this entire case actually, when this piece of evidence would come into play. I've actually been wondering this whole time because, like, I really didn't think it was relevant at all. But, like, it makes sense. It was so critical in the past. And it's only fitting that it comes down to it, right? Gotta be this. Yeah, it's the prosecutor's badge. Take that? Among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Yatagarasu's key.
That's key.
That's the key that my father stole from here 7 years ago. And it is very unique in that it is both a key and a knife. Meaning that under the guise of a key, it could have been easily brought into the theater. You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you. Therefore, you wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Cochin's pocket. After all, the key itself opens the safe in his office. And inside the safe there was a document about Cadopian papers signed by Mr. Cochin. In order to make it look like Mr. Cochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring, you had to make it so the police were the ones who opened the office safe. All that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. Shall we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Quercus Alba? Wow. And that is what some may call the coup de grace.
Impossible. You can't take me down. Swine. All of you. Especially Manny Cochin. This is all because of that man's betrayal. He sought to steal control of the smuggling ring from me by removing me as ambassador. Which is why he deserved to die while bearing the guilt for all of my crimes for me. That's why I sent out the Yatagarasu's card and how this incident was born. Manny was supposed to be the smuggling ring's leader who was killed by the Yatagarasu. But I had yet another reason. Yet another story that was supposed to play out. Manny's death was supposed to bring everything to a close. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling prosecutors and that stupid talking dog. Hot dog.
Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there is one more question I forgot to ask. But we gotta wait. Ad break. Let's see the conclusion after some words on stream. See y'all in a few minutes. Gamers. Gamers. Gamer. Gamers. Gamers. Jugadores. Are you ready? Alright, to go PK and do my daily check-in and Serena stream real quick. Alright. So, we have one more question to ask of Quercus Alba. Let's see what it is. Yeah. You know. Alright. Yeah, you would have gotten away with it. Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there is one more question I forgot to ask. This country's, or Alabast, which country's court would you like to face first? Either way, it's game over for you. Whoa, yeah. He's dead. Oh, he just has no eyes anymore. Goodbye. Time skip. We did it, chat. We obliterated an old man. Old man. Gentrified. He's become old man instead of vigorous old man. Exactly. March 17th, 11:21 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby. Number 2. What? Woo! This is it. A big day. It's Mr. Wait, why is my caption not working? Oh, wait, here we go. Woo! This is it. The big day. It's Mr. Alba's trial today. Next week, he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabast. Go to the nursing jail? You beat the longest boss fight in history? God damn it. Franziska's heading that one. I suspect she'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it. Having to face Miss Von Karma in court right after facing you, sir? Ugh. I don't even want to think of what that would be like. I caught a glimpse of Mr. Alba as he was being escorted into the courthouse. And boy, he looked about as glum as I do the day before I get my monthly paycheck. You know, I've been thinking. That flight attendant and even Mr. Portsman were all Mr. Alba's secret agents. Correct. That smuggling ring was the common thread between all of the incidents. God, I miss her. She was so hot. I mean, what? Cammy Meal was to provide support during smuggling ops, using her job as an attendant. And Mr. Portsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to end in their favor. Ugh. GoU Airlines and even the prosecutor's office. No one was safe in the smuggling ring, huh, sir? I suspect there are even more members of this ring spread throughout the world. Yeah, it sounds like such a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it's like. What is it, Detective? Nothing. It just, well, come to think of it. Mr. Ernest Amano's trial is also scheduled for later today, sir. I'm aware of that. Mr. Amano has been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Amano Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. But all of that has come to an end as his conglomerate is now undergoing a harsh scrutiny. I I owe Mr. Romano a debt of gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society.
Well, with the arrest of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Romano, I guess that about wraps up the KG8 incident as well, huh?
I suppose so. The real killer in the KG8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG8 incident was Macrel. And those two facts are the unshakable truth, however. It seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. And I will expose it all at the trials today.
Hey, you're solving cases left and right today, aren't you, sir?
CCU indeed dead man. Now these two brave souls who tried to make the truth known and rest in peace. And by the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Balaeno. Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't need any of these, so I'm giving them to you.
What? Seriously, sir? Wait. Actually, I don't think I want them anymore. The way you're holding them, don't tell me they're just coupons, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Codopia again, its economy has changed.
Oh, really?
And it seems that Ambassador Balaeno has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. He has been announced as the official ambassador of the newly reunified Codopia. Ah, but what a pity. What is this? Even though every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay.
Wait, that's not what I said. So, Mr. Edgeworth, please let me have them, sir. Actually, come to think of it, where is Kay? How come she's still out here?
Hey! Hey, you've got to be more alert than that. I love this, like, pose of his. It's so funny. I can't believe you didn't notice. I was even mimicking Mr. Edgeworth's voice for a bit.
I totally didn't notice you or realize that voice was you. Lungza says, ferocious love blooms with each new spring.
Agent Lung, a pleasant surprise to see you here. Hi Aaron, thank you for the resub. What's poppin'? Hello, hello, hello.
It's been a long time since I set foot in a courthouse, but I wasn't gonna miss watching the guy who screwed up my country finally get what's coming to him. Well, that and something else. I want to see you in action in court.
Sorry. Is that so, Agent Long?
We flushed out all the counterfeit bills, so Zhengfa is finally at peace again. And it's all thanks to you. So I just want to say, thanks.
You miss how enjoy we get it? Listen! They have a good dynamic. I'm just saying. I like it better than Phoenix and Miles. They're both hot. This is my hot take. I like this pairing better. Fight me. Counterpoint Miles is 2 hands. That's fair. Rika Yaoi hands. My fault.
It's all thanks to you, so I just want to say, thanks.
Wow, I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfie says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth. No! Wow, I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfie says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth. I should be the one thanking you, Agent Long. If you hadn't negated Mr. Alba's extraterritorial rights. Thank you for checking in, Mimic. I would not have been able to bring him to trial. I believe the victory belongs to the both of us in this case.
A shared victory, huh? Look, don't get me wrong. I'll still never forgive you prosecutors. And I have zero interest in that truth thing you talk about in court. I've always done things my own way, and that's not about to change. You got that?
I see. Well, I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job.
Yeah, and if there's ever someone your precious truth can't catch, feel free to sit around and cry about it all you want. But as for me, I'm gonna get that person no matter what.
All right. It's about time for the trial to start. I will see you later.
I'll be watching your performance from the gallery. I'm looking forward to this.
When a Phoenix and Ever just have an open relationship, that's why they always travel around the world. Real!
I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape for today's victory, sir.
I'll help throw some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins.
Hope you've got enough, because I'm gonna go call my men up as well.
A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. The scene shifts to the courtroom and the final act of this long tale begins. The legend of the great thief Yatagarasu. It's the story of those who chose to dedicate their lives to the pursuit of the truth. Prosecutors are those who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet, and to that end you have no choice but to win by any means necessary. That creed was forced on me since I was very young. However, I no longer think that is all we prosecutors are. And that is because I do like that they end as friendly. They're not friends, but they're friendly. Even though I've only been away from the courtroom for a short time, I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I've set foot in one. And today, more than any other day, I feel the fight within me rising. Objection. I did it. We did it, chat. I'm really in Mr. Edgeworth's debt for the other day. Thanks to him, I'm still free to serve in the friendly blue skies. Oh, so about my suitcases. I've been selling them on the internet, and they've become a real sensation. Thanks to the praise the art world has lavished on my work as being truly postmodern. And the airline has chosen me to design their new line of Go-You jumbo jets. Don't do that. Just think, someday you'll be able to take a ride in my pink-walled, yellow-seated jet! No! You. We did it, chat. Ooh.
Edgeworth, all that rudeness of a rude man. Because of him, my time and money is wasted. But more importantly, I received a most fantastic treasure recently, the Primadux statue of the Principality of Cadopia. It weighs a bit light in my hands, but the Ambassador Palaiano was the most generous.
Don't sit on the yellow-seated jet. Exactly. We finally caught Agent Hicks' killer and was able to witness Mr. Alba's theory eyes. It feels good to finally bring everything to a close. I received another offer from Interpol to work another case in cooperation with them. Oh, however, the Cadopian courts await. Cadopia's air is supposed to be very fresh, so my whip should find new vigor there. This song.
This little patrolman has been fired as of today, sir. I thought I was safe since we found the gun I had dropped. But I hadn't noticed that I dropped my police badge, too. I guess what really broke the camel's back was that I couldn't find my badge. My little life has suddenly tripped into a dark black hole, sir. I think I'll go to the courthouse and file a complaint with Ruffles Man.
Ruffles Man? Is that Edgeworth? And then everyone lived happily ever after. I forgot about Emma! Emma? Emma. I was actually hoping to talk with Mr. Edgeworth a bit more than I did. But I've got to get going and return to Europe. I've still got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to study there. Next time I help Mr. Edgeworth on a case, I'm gonna do it as a real forensic scientist. I'm sure he's gonna need all the help I can give him scientifically. Good character. Arc Systems Works did help with the graphics, production. I forgot about this lady. I like her. Because the kidnapping was staged, I was let off easy. But I won't be going outside much anytime soon, but that's really okay. The only prison I'm forever trapped in is the cage of love. The guard down at the detention center, well, when he's on guard duty, he has such a cold look in his eyes, just like the prosecutor. But, stop it, Lauren. When will you ever learn to stop being a prisoner of love? Lady, get some help.
It appears there are all sorts of drama that takes place outside the courtroom. Since we judges are here day in and day out, I've only heard a few rumors, but apparently Mr. Edgeworth teamed up with a thief and became a detective. Maybe I should team up with a bailiff and try to become a lawyer or something.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Da-na-na. Judge Lawyer Adventures? Yeah. Woo! I barely escaped death yet again. Yeah, but boy were we lucky to have Mr. Edgeworth help us out, huh? Yeah, but because I lost the key, I got fired from my security guard job. Don't let it get you down, Maggie. You still got me. You're right, sir. I won't be sad. I'm gonna pick myself up and get through this. I wonder what my next job should be. Oh, this is actually kind of fun. I love Maggie Bird. Just become roomies. And they were roommates. Yeah, what happened to Ambassador Baleno?
Why not come to Canopia for your summer vacation? We have coupons aplenty. Right now, our embassy is proud to present our Let's Investigate a Murder show. Although recreating that particular case has created a few small fires of its own. Then we had a few problems with the fire marshals, but the next event will be great. It will be an attraction entitled Capture the Yatagarasu. Of course, I hope to enlist Kei's help in creating our latest attraction.
Oh, that's a good ending. I can't believe that Mindy ditched me and went to Japan. But it's okay, because that's how I met Miharu. Huh? We're planning to go to Paris soon and start a business. Huh? We're gonna sell Blue Ocean dogs. They'll sell like hotcake hot dogs for sure. Huh? A blue hot dog and a blue bun. I guarantee it'll turn your tongue and your face blue. I know I'm not really the type to work a lot, or at all really, but... Oh, so I noticed that I really haven't seen the guy in the blue suit at all recently. I wonder what's up. And well, the next time we meet, I'm gonna make him eat one of my dogs. I like how everybody just refuses to name Phoenix right. They refuse to name him.
I gave testimony in court today, as a member of the Yatagarasu. Oh, Mr. Bad, you look well, all things considered. And by the way, have you noticed that elements within the ring have begun moving? They're probably fighting over who should succeed. Over who should be the next boss. Although, to be honest, I wish I could forget I'd ever heard of that smuggling ring. Lungza says, thoroughly bite the poisonous snake from head to tail. No one runs afoul of the law and escapes this wolf's fangs. I'll get you all yet. Ah, youth. When did I become so old, I wonder? I've begun noticing the gray hairs in my beard more. I'm thinking of retiring my mirror.
I'm getting more gray hairs. Time to retire my mirror. Yeah, Paleno is just a good guy. I was the Pink Princess and the Pink Badger all in the span of 2 days. Talk about busy. But it's alright because I got a letter from my beloved Edgy Poo. Please take care of your hip, and when you wish to speak, first take off your headpiece. What does he mean by that last statement? It's not like I enjoy being under a headpiece every time I see him. I've been an alien and then some creepy fuzzy pink animal, and then I was the Pink Princess, a great hero of justice. But ever since I'm not doing that. Yeah, we love Tyrell. I'm glad that Bad is still around and not dead. I need him to get grayer for sure. Alright, let me drink some water. Bad is good. In various ways. March 17th, 4:33 p.m. High Prosecutor's Offices, room 1202.
Well, I feel so much better now that the trial's over. And as always, your legal prowess was top-notch, sir.
Yeah, nothing beat the look on Mr. Alba's face when he revealed the ring's secrets.
She's so cute. Look at her. Look at her go.
Yay! Yippee! Woohoo! Yeehaw! I was amazed. You're like a totally different person when you step into the courtroom.
Mr. Edgeworth is always 10 times fiercer in court. Based on the information Mr. Halba offered up, they've begun large-scale operations to clean up the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to leave to Francisca and Agent Lung. So what are your plans now, Kay?
Oh, well, we've taken care of the creep who killed my father, so, I'm not sure. Hey, I know. Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Are you still trying to steal my job, pal?
Just kidding, just kidding. I can't steal something so important to you, Gummy.
What a relief.
Hey. Yes?
Even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief?
Of course. But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yatagarasu. So, I'm gonna hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own. We have three people in this room right now.
A 3-person team?
A 3-person team of young beauties the same age as me, if possible.
With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the 2 other people you need.
Yeah, Kay, Emma, and Maya would be perfect, actually. My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what was so noble about him. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, the only things I will ever steal are the truths that have been hidden away. I'm gonna work extra hard to make a world where the Yatagarasu isn't needed.
Let's both strive for such a future.
Well, I guess it's time for me to get going.
I see. Hey, keep your chin up and stay strong, okay? And don't be a stranger.
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock in the window and sneak in.
If you could, I'd appreciate it if you came in through the building's front door. It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock on my window at home has been broken for forever.
Oh, one last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture, just the 3 of us.
Yeah, a commemorative photo. Every big case has to end with one.
No. Hey, why not?
Don't tell me you're camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course not, Detective.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't run away from this, sir. Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Stop that! I can't be seen doing that!
Okay, I'm totally taking it now. Say cheese! And thus the long tale of the KG8 incident came to a close. It saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of a little great thief. But there is little time to rest and relax, for I am eager to tackle the investigation into a new case. The reason for my eagerness is my want to pursue the truth, and my want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who has chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed. Aww. Perfect. Just learned from someone trying to do a 6-7 meme that have a certain color blind with a specific shade of orange. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. But that's also like a really funny way to find out. Alright, chat, we did it. We only have 26%. Oh, wait. Wait, we're missing a lot of stuff. Oh, I see, I see. For successfully checkmating an opponent in mind chess without using store- Wait, what is mind chess? I guess that's in the second game? AAI2 mechanics play AAI2? She was like, hey, look at this, and me and Summer Kami was like, are we supposed to see something? Alright, well, I'm assuming a lot of these are... you know... from 2. One half is trying to show us what we can't see while the other just can't see. Wait, that's so funny, actually. Alright, chat. We've got all the CGs. Oops. Nothing personal, kid. Well, that's a way to find out that you are slightly colorblind. Anyway, what's your favorite case? Honestly, my favorite case is the 4th one, where we just see Child K. Wholesome! Where they just babysit a small child. And then her dad dies. Case 4? I'm pretty sure that was case 4, yeah. Anyway, chat, we have a second game to play. However, so 1-4 is one of the best episodes. It is. It really is. So. Starting next week, we're gonna have the schedule changing a lot. And that is because we're gonna start doing a game with Liddy on Mondays. So we're gonna do that on Liddy's stream first, because we need to finish off. And then after we finish that, which should probably take like a week or 2, we're gonna be doing Pocket Mirror on my channel after that. So we're gonna take a break from Ace Attorney. We're gonna take a break from Ace Attorney while I'm doing that. And also, because I'm starting a tabletop Pathfinder campaign with some friends on Wednesday nights. So Wednesday streams will not be happening for like a year. Or until I drop out of the campaign or whatever, you know. So, schedule will change. I will drop the new schedule Sunday. D&D is dragging me into the shadows. We're actively going and saying, are you trolling? And the other saying, genuinely, we are not. That's so funny, though. I feel like that's like such a funny like reaction. Have fun with Pathfinder? No. I will. We have fun with the campaign. I will. I'm playing a berserker. A berserker. And Serena is playing a cleric. So, I don't remember what our party comp is. But yeah, I don't really know much about it. We just made our characters. So, we're gonna start this Wednesday. I'm sure I'll share details in the server as we go. But that's gonna be it for tonight. We're ending a little early, but I don't want to get started on stuff when we are not gonna be going, when we're not gonna be continuing for a while, for a couple weeks on Ace Attorney. We're taking a little break because of Pocket Mirror. We'll do Pocket Mirror. And then we'll return to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 after a break. So, enjoy. Enjoy a break. I'm going to send y'all to Serena now. She is playing Granblue. She's playing lesbian character. The shark lesbians. So, go enjoy that. Serena Penguina. Hugs. I will find the YouTube link for you. Rika Amigos raid. There you go. There's the raid message chat. Can't wait for AI 2 forever. You will never. We will never have Ace Attorney Investigations 2. I don't know how long Pocket Mirror is, but once we finish Dark Souls 3 or Hollow Knight or Darkwood, honestly, I need to see what we're doing. I don't know how I feel about Darkwood. I might drop Darkwood. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, chat. We will see. I kind of don't want to. But we'll see. Anyway. I'm out. Go say hi to Serena. Have a good night. Adios, Rika amigos.